83%, 53%. Those are Rotten Tomatoes rankings for Stranger Things. Stranger Things is one of my favorite shows that I've watched. I've rewatched it many times, and it's my favorite show. But Season 5 has felt like a little bit of a letdown. I still enjoyed the show. There's some good to it. But overall, it falls a little short. Today, I will be explaining what Stranger Things messed up. First, I have to talk about a blaring issue. Where were the Demogorgons? Did they just take a vacation to the beaches of the Bahamas? I feel as though that the finale would have felt so much more real, so much like the Abyss was the final boss, not the Upside Down. Ross and Matt Duffer say that they, Vecna, didn't expect an attack on their own turf, and they also said that the Abyss was too big, so even if there were demos there, they just wouldn't run into any. This is a problem. There are so many things wrong with this quote, and starting first, the fact that Vecna didn't think that there was going to be an attack on his home turf was bogus. Vecna was already being attacked in his mind, just like Season 4, so he would assume that there would be people coming after him, just like Season 4. Secondly, there has to be at least one Demogorgon there, so if they attack the demo, then the whole hive mind knows, and they're screwed. My second issue with Stranger Things is the 7th episode of Season 5. A lot of people have been talking about this, so I will say what I feel about this episode. I, in previous seasons, loved when they would all come together and make a plan to defeat the main villain from that season, aka the Demogorgon, Vecna, the weird Mind Flayer thing from Season 3 that I have no clue what the name is. But this season, they regressed a little bit, just because how much they had to re-explain everything back to the audience. For example, they would talk about the wormhole so many times, and they would just blabble about it for so long. Yes, people have been talking about Will's speech. I'm just going to steer clear of that topic. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, so you can go research that if you want to. My third and final issue with Stranger Things are all the tiny little nitpicks that no one notices, but brings down the grade. I'll only talk about 2, but there are so many more. For example, why are Max and Will suddenly best friends? They barely have any lines talking to each other, so how are they suddenly best friends? Another minor nitpick, they should have made the Mind Flayer less of a pushover. I have no clue how the Mind Flayer lost this fight. Finally, just to give some praise because I've been hating on Stranger Things, the first volume, super good. Dustin, Lucas, Max, Holly, and Steve, and more characters were very good. All the actors did a great job, especially Max. Have a great day, everyone, and do something nice for someone.